Russian cannibal couple eats dozens of victims, feeds human flesh to the military, and a cell phone was discovered with pictures of almost 20 years worth of this insanity. Rex Bear Leak Project, how the heck are you? Just a quick update. At least you weren't somebody's lunch. Thank goodness. What's crazy about this couple is they actually worked in the military academy in the kitchen, and they would slip canned human meat into the soldiers' food. The city of Krasnodar. Let me give you the names of these two. Natalia Baksheev and her husband, Dmitry Baksheev. They're in their mid-30s. They've got timestamps that go back to 1999, according to this article. Now, what's interesting is the investigation started September 11th, according to the Moscow Times, when a road crew found this cell phone just sitting there. They started swiping through the pictures, and they saw images of people's body parts, a decapitated head on a plate. Says here, in police custody, he told authorities that he and his wife had practiced cannibalism for the past 2 decades, at least 30 times. Jeez. They lived in what was called hostile accommodations at the site of a military base. They don't know how they chose their victims. They just know that they would render them unconscious, skin them alive. They could be labeled some of the worst serial killers at the top of the list in history in Russia. Jeez. Now, let me share a picture real quick of what the cannibal couple looks like. Oops. Zoom in here a little bit for you. All right, here we go. Well, not somebody I'd want to hang out with. Just by looking at him, I'm getting creepy vibes. Would you like to come over for dinner? Would you like to be dinner? Would you like to come over for dinner? Well, check this out. All right, I'm going to turn this off now. I'm kind of spooking out a little bit. So, what are some... Did you see the film Ravenous? Where they actually eat people to get superpowers, to get superhuman strength, and it helps their bodies heal faster, etc. You should check out the film Ravenous. Came out in 1999. Good movie. You know, very bizarre. Now, whoa, I just had a synchro here. The film came out in 99. They've got timestamps that go back to 99. They started their, as it said in the story, investigation September 11th. Strange numbers there. Strange synchronicities. Cannibalism in humans. It says here, the island Carib people of the Lesser Antilles, from whom the word cannibalism derives, acquired a long-standing reputation as cannibals following the recording of their legends in the 17th century. Now, there is controversy about the accuracy of these legends, but cannibalism has been widespread in the past amongst humans in many parts of the world, continuing into the 19th century in some isolated South Pacific cultures, and to the present day in parts of tropical Africa. Cannibalism was practiced in New Guinea, the Solomon Islands. They even had flesh markets in some parts of Melanesia. Now, It was known as the Cannibal Isles. Cannibalism has been well documented around the world, from Fiji to the Amazon basin, Congo, the Maori people of New Zealand, the Neanderthals, also believed to have practiced cannibalism. Let's see here. What else we got? Cannibalism has recently been both practiced and fiercely condemned in several wars. Yeah, really. Especially in... Hi, I'm Captain Obvious. You say people condemn it, really? Liberia and Congo. It was still practiced in Papua New Guinea as of 2012 for cultic reasons, and in ritual and in war in various Melanesian tribes. Cannibalism has been said to test the bounds of culture relativism. Yes. Hello. Thank you, Captain Obvious. And also, I think of the, we could get into the human sacrifice, how it's been going on for thousands of years, animal sacrifice, human sacrifice, etc. And there's a company out there that you guys should look into and do some research on that uses aborted baby cells. It's actually a specific line of cells from a kidney. It's called an HEK293 cell. Look into this company. It's called Sedating, and see how many patents they have on flavor enhancers and on bitter beta test blocker or bitter taste blockers, different formulas and patents on specific mechanisms to alter the taste and perception of taste. And also look into that HEK293 cell. Look into that. Look into all the products, all the companies that use this. And guess what? This doesn't need to be labeled on the label. They can actually, they can just put it underneath the umbrella of artificial flavors. It's actually considered, because there's so few. Let me read this to you. This is directly from Wikipedia. Sedating develops patented flavor enhancers by using proprietary taste receptor-based assay systems. These receptors have been previously expressed in HEK293 cells. They stand for human embryonic kidney cells. These cells are derived from cells that originally came from a healthy, aborted human fetus in the early 1970s. The receptors are used to identify flavors. They are not used as flavors themselves. No human taste receptors are used as ingredients in any flavorings. That's kind of a wishy-washy there, using information from the human genome sequence. Sedating has identified hundreds of taste receptors and currently owns, they own a lot more than this now. At this time of the article, it says 113 patents on their discoveries. Sedating collaborates with 7 of the world's largest food companies to further their research and to fund development of their technologies. Now, let's talk a little bit about the specific cell strain that they're using. HEK293 cells. Human embryonic kidney cells, 293, also often refers to HEK293, or less precisely, HEK cells. A specific cell line originally derived, doesn't mean it is now, but it was originally derived from a human embryonic kidney cell grown in tissue cultures. HEK293 cells have been widely used in cell biology research for many years. Because of their reliable growth and propensity for transfection, they're also used by the biotechnology industry to produce therapeutic proteins and viruses for gene therapy. Viruses for gene therapy. They were generated originally, the HEK293, in 1973 by transformation of cultures of normal human embryonic kidney cells with sheared adenovirus 5 DNA in Alex van der EB's laboratory in the Netherlands. The cells were obtained from a single, healthy, legally aborted fetus under Dutch law. The identity of the mother and for reasons for the abortion are unknown. The cells were cultured by Van der Burr. The transformation by the adenovirus. So they're mixing adenovirus with it. Fantastic. Eat that. Just eat it. Just drink it. I don't even have to label it. I don't even have to label it. Go back here and read something else to you real quick. Okay, here we go. Cenomix's products work by amplifying the intensity of flavors because very small amounts of the additive are used, reportedly less than 1 part per million. The Cenomix's chemical compounds will not appear on labels, but will fall under the broad category of artificial flavors. For the same reason, the company's chemicals have not undergone FDA's usual safety approval process for food additives. Oh, they haven't even gone under the FDA? Oh, thank you. Wonderful. The Cenomix MSG enhancer gained the generally recognized as safe status. It's GRAS status. Not the organic stuff. Flavor and Extract Manufacturers Association, an industry-funded organization in less than 18 months, which included 3 months of tests on rats. Well, when it's under that specific status, it means that they don't even have to label it MSG enhanced with dead baby cells. Two of their newest innovations include a cool favor program that seeks to enhance cooling, menthol sensations, and a bitter blocker program. According to Cenomix's website, the company is collaborating with Soleil, the international soy ingredient supplier, to develop new bitter blockers that better modulate and control bitterness in certain soy-based products. Wonderful. Now they've used a bitter taste and developed a chemical additive to knock out these receptors when eaten with hydrolyzed soy protein and other soy derivatives. Fantastic. Their revenues for last quarter of 2007 were up 87%. Oh, now you're trying to sell stocks on Wikipedia. Fantastic. You also ought to look into the aspartame manufacturers that are working with these guys. It is wonderful. Aren't you excited? You're a cannibal, whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the New World Order, where they love you so much, they just want you to join the fun. Question everything, be the change you want to see. Make sure to subscribe. YouTube.com/clandestine time Lord, hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of live shows. You should definitely check out the live shows. They're a lot funner in the actual chat room sometimes when you have an opportunity to be there, like a front row seat, first class. Be the change you want to see. Russian cannibal couple eats dozens of victims, feeds human flesh to the military, and a cell phone was discovered with pictures of almost 20 years worth of this insanity. Rex Bear Leak Project, how the heck are you? Just a quick update. At least you weren't somebody's lunch. Thank goodness. What's crazy about this couple is they actually worked in the military academy in the kitchen, and they would slip canned human meat into the soldiers' food. They're in their mid-30s. They've got timestamps that go back to 1999, according to this article. Now, what's interesting is the investigation started September 11th, according to the Moscow Times, when a road crew found this cell phone just sitting there. They started swiping through the pictures, and they saw images of people's body parts, a decapitated head on a plate. It says here, in police custody, he told authorities that the city of Krasnodar, let me give you the names of these two, Natalia Baksheev and her husband, Dmitry Baksheev.